Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War Attila, which is totally not EU4. We are playing as the Western Roman Empire. This is Rome's resurrection. In the last session, we fought and took Rome, and then this huge army of Western separatists came down, took it back from us, then immediately Italia just jumped in and ninja'd it from under them. It was actually kind of hilarious. We do have an army relatively nearby. This should be rather better able to fight against their type of troops than the defensive army actually was. Plus we have a navy in Smitherman defending Neapolis, so I'm hoping that they won't be able to push any further south. We're also building another army, having just lost one in Rome, and we have a third army on the way over to reinforce. So I'm very much hoping that we can retake Rome and restore it to its former glory. You can see we did a lot of damage. This was an absolutely spectacular fight. It was 11,000 of these guys. 11,000 at the walls of Rome. It was like you could not ask for better from Total War Attila. Against 3,000 of our own soldiers. So we were able to make pretty good use of Rome's defences, but it just proved to be too much. And hello everyone, hello, hello, hello. Countess Dracula coming in with the sub there, thank you very much for that, appreciate your support. And hello everyone else. Rome never escaped from Roman hand, so it doesn't count as a conquest. Rome victor. You're not wrong. I mean, unfortunately we do have Attila standing like right there, and I suspect that a lot of these ruins are because of him. In fact, if we just take a look at the diplomacy map mode right there, that is where Attila is. He is basically standing just outside Venice. He'll be right there. So that's going to be fun. But I don't think that Attila is at war with these guys, so Attila may well try to run through here and get to Aquae Sactiae. We do have an army defending it, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough. And we have repaired another of the walls here. Or another of the building slots. I'm not entirely sure what I was going to build. Oh, it was the orchards, wasn't it? Yeah, we're trying to get the public order up with that and then orchards. And then I think after this, we're going to have to get sanitation in. Otherwise, that's going to be causing problems. In fact, this might even need to be just straight up sanitation right away. Meanwhile, I think that we were about to hit end turn. Everyone has moved. All the money's been spent, pretty much. And the Empire's not looking in too bad a shape. Obviously a bit smaller than when we started out, but it's not looking terrible. Right, while that is loading, let's get some tea supplies. These are the Abdanians. Angry, of course, because I destroyed Dublin 3 streams ago. A while ago now, actually. Tea, water, tea bags. Oh, someone's sailing. Sassanids. They are going at sea against Eastern Rome. Thankfully, Eastern Rome seems to have gotten their act together and have actually started moving their armies back into, you know, the Eastern Roman Empire, rather than just Crete. Trying to retake Turkey, I suspect. I do wonder if the damage has already been done. I'm not entirely convinced that they're going to be able to take back everything that they've lost. They really needed their armies there to dull the initial assault. And they are still just sailing around at sea for reasons. There's 3 full banners just here off the coast of Cyprus. Alexandria is under attack, so they're finally being attacked in Africa. That's been their holdout until now. Hey, Scappa. Western Roman separatists. They are going after Neapolis. Interesting. This is not badly defended. But they're not actually fighting us, okay. Well, in that case, what I'm thinking is I can't attack out. I need you in here and do this. You run away, but you were convinced to leave by Smitherman. Now I'm wondering, can you reach Rome? Wow, you have some serious negatives. You do, however, provide me with research while you're in the service of Rome. You are an army. You probably want authority is a good one. As is public order. We'll give you public order. You're a defensive army. No, actually, no you're not. You're a regular army. Then morale, integrity, campaign spotting, recruitment, More research. Morale for Latin Christian armies. That sounds good to me, especially as you're a low-level general. And then this one should be basically just armor yourself up. Movement range. Ooh. Also good. I'm going to change this. What were you? Your morale. Hang on. Public order. You're an army. You're not a defensive buffing army. Also, that would be better. Battle movement. Oh, that's for the commander's unit. I think we're probably going to go for the authority. We need to do something to make up for all of the negatives that you're getting currently. So I think the heroic companion to get you out of danger as and when necessary is the right way to go. Alright, let's have you land. Let's have you move first. How do we want to do this? If I attack you, it doesn't look like you're going to reinforce. Of course you're all going to reinforce instead. So this is going to be 2,500 versus 3,300. They have artillery, we do not. This will be pulling out the garrison. That's a lot of artillery we'll be up against though. That's a lot of crossbows and we have no cavalry here. Those bars were not at all visible. Hey, Kit Kat. There's a fairly good chance we'll lose this. We are outnumbered and they outgun us. I'm going to say no, don't do that. We're going to call in the reinforcements because you have got range support and everything.
Ships to port. Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Oh, and you're force marching. Crap. Well...
Ready for orders.
That's not at all what I wanted to see.
Commander. Commander.
What I could do is put you out to sea. Because there's a good chance that they'll attack this again. So we're going to do this. We're going to have you defend... No, we'll have you here. Can you sit in port? You can sit in port. There we go. So you're going to reinforce. You're sitting in port, so you'll come in straight away. And then the guys who are exhausted will be the ones holding the line until the reinforcements arrive. I'm okay with that. That's fine. It does mean that we're going to spend another turn before we can attack Roma, but then we'll be doing it with fairly overwhelming force. The idea of which I quite like.
How can I help?
And then we have a champion trying to murderize. 31% chance. That's not amazing. Worth a try.
Favors his servants.
Opportune failure. As opposed to a regular failure? How does that differ exactly?
I shall see it
done.
done.
The spy has a slightly better chance. Another opportune failure. Well, what about you? 16%, but what the hell? Critical failure, so you just murdered yourself. Awesome. And then that's just a manipulate agent, which is of no use to me here. Eque Sextier still got a garrison. I wanted you to become an oratorium. And I think I'm going to turn you into a waterworks. We're also going to upgrade the city itself so that it gets better city walls. We're going to have you attack them. Let's get rid of the rebels before they can really do any damage to us. And rally more support. Also, hopefully this is while Attila's further away. Can you actually reach? Yes. We're going to auto-resolve defensively. And... money. Alright, good.
Ready for battle.
And you can force march.
You will march till your feet
back towards Narbo, though I admit you're quite a long way away from there. Alright, Warbird is still protecting the coast. Jackson still protecting the other bit of the coast. You're protecting over there. Zilva, you guys can be upgraded. Matty, you would be in a position to go and reinforce Narbo. The problem is, I don't know if there were enemy armies over here still. I don't remember.
Ready for battle.
I somewhat suspect that there probably were.
At your command.
Yeah, you're mostly a barbarian hunting army. Well, I think that this one, with the additional spears, is a Hun hunting army. I mean, you'd be pretty good against Rome and the ruins and rebuilding Italy. We could also go against Dacia, but I don't think that's necessarily a good shout at the moment. It's just a priest. It's not an army. I'd be a whole lot more scared if it was an army. You can stay where you are. Holding on to Tarentum is useful. Marshal Slav, you stay where you are. You're still recruiting. Gabriel, stay where you are. And then you two are injured. I think that's the best I can do right now. Right, otherwise, you're rebuilding. Narbonensis, you are short on food. I need to do a little something about that. Mauritania, you need to be upgraded to a moratorium, so you stop having so much disorder. And you have a whole bunch of buildings that we could rebuild into other stuff. So Caesarea is definitely one to watch for the future. That's what, Narbonensis, right? No. Mauritania. Mauritania, okay. Which is being taxed, and is being taxed quite heavily. Getting a lot of money from you. Not as much money as from the gem of the Empire. The jewel of the Empire. I can say that with a slight pun, because there is actually a jewelsmith here. I am here to watch you slaughter barbarian scum. Well, touch wood, that's actually going to happen. Okay, here come the Abdanians. In which case, what I could do with the army which is sitting here is sail across and just start dismantling Britain, so I just don't need to worry about them anymore. That is actually extremely tempting. It's me, a bacon. Hey, bacon killer. Another long Hun turn. Oh, nope, still no sign of the Attila. Oh, Eastern Rome's doing a major counterattack here. Are they going to take Constantinia back? Some serious casualties going on. Yeah, wow. 3 armies attacking. That's some serious investment, and then they've got another 2 here in Myra. What the hell, why does Persia have Antioch? Damn it, Eastern Rome. Eastern Rome's had an absolute howler recently. Like, the whole of Turkey has fallen. They sent their entire army and navy to go and defend Crete. Because obviously Crete was just integral to all of their plans. And while their entire military force was doing that, they lost most of Turkey. They still have Ankara. Constantinople fell, and then they have the 3 cities down here. That's it. Everything else has fallen. Ooh, we get technology next turn. And that's this one. So we're actually going to want to save 10,000 so that we can get elite privileges straight away. That's going to allow me to get infantry compounds, and once I have infantry compounds I can get the Hercularis and Signoris, who are, I'm hoping, like the best infantry in the game. Hopefully. We will see if that's true or not. Right. Commander. We need you to do a normal stance rather than a running stance. You have no artillery.
Ready for orders. Ready for orders. Ready for battle.
I was in such a hurry that you never stopped off in this area to get artillery. Shut up, Siri. I said artillery, not Siri.
Ready for orders.
We could also just
Commander.
Go and murder them.
For death and honor! We cannot follow this order. At once.
Auto-resolve. Don't know exactly why they were so weak, but okay, I'll take it.
Would that I were
Especially as that was their
the
emperor,
angels.
who is now here.
We hunger for battle.
So you can now force march to get to here,
March.
which will allow
Fleets
you to
reporting.
do the actual hurting.
Bear down on them! That is impossible. Ready for battle. Would that I were as swift as the angels.
So this is going to drag out their defensive army. I'm okay with that. We're in a better position this time. They've not replenished very much. They still have the artillery superiority and I have no cavalry. But we do have a lot of Armigeri Defensores. Were they survivors from the Battle of Rome? Probably. But the fact that there were so few in each army kind of surprised me. This is one of my rather obvious traitor armies. They have crossbows, they have catapults. Although those might actually be mercenaries, not Roman. Rain. Rain is good. Rain is very good. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pull you all back. We're going to put you guys in the front. I'm going to spread you out a fair bit. Something like this. Anti-archer stance. We're going to have the soldiers here. The general here. You guys are going to be in spread out formation. In fact, you lot should also be spread out, thinking about this. We'll do that. And then I'm going to put the spearmen at the back so that they can counter any cavalry coming in either direction. Let's actually grab 3 of you and have you over there.
Break up!
Spread you out. Again, I'm aware of the fact that they have a lot of artillery. And we have none! Alright. All of you. Advance towards the enemy. Let's make it something like that. Off we go!
Enemy reinforcements approaching!
Is that still loose formation? Shields? No.
Understood!
I was curious. I think loose formations like this will still be fine. Let's speed things up. Oh, right, yeah, they have reinforcements coming in. Okay. This is fine. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing here. These guys are going to try and match up with them, so I might send you lot to punch in through the center. Alright, you lot are going to be dedicated to stopping them.
Ready and waiting! Shield wall! Organize yourselves! God, give us strength! Advance! Forward! Order! Push! Stehen Tollis us! Armigeri Defensores! Engage! Form tight formation!
Alright, we should be okay here. We're taking a bunch of damage, but we're knocking out their cavalry. And that's going to be it for their cavalry. And then these guys, I think, might actually be just too far away to support. Hopefully. That's their cavalry done.
Awaiting order!
Alright, let's go grab you lot. You two. Form up there.
Advance at speed! The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied! Ready
on, come on, come on. Gotcha. No, didn't get them very hard. You lot continue to march. Working hard not to get exhausted here. And yeah, we should definitely be able to cut them away from the main force. You lot are under attack. Start going into attacking Testudo formation. How fast are you? Speed 40, speed 34. Amazing. Their artillery are definitely going to be doing some damage here. Still not out of ammo. Definitely a good thing that we were so spread out. Right, you two need to turn. We'll send them to deal with you. Hopefully you lot will be sufficient to deal with the rest. We have you two to go and deal with him. You two are going to go around that way. Trying to get us around on their general over there. Right, their crossbows have opened up. We're just going to march forever forwards. We're in our mobile testudo formation now, so we should be far more resistant to archer fire. Charge them in the back. Oh, the spearman reached! Hopefully your morale holds. And as you kill more and more of them, you should, in theory, be okay.
Their general is dead! A lethal blow!
That's exactly what I was hoping would happen over here. And it did. And you dealt with their crossbows. Marvellous. Right, you lot just need to rush over this way. Oh boy! Actually... keep chasing. You rush off that way. Want to chase down the crossbows? That's the garrison army, I think.
Attack their position! Marching order! Yes! Engage! General!
Alright, good. Good. They're down to just 3 men. That's dealt with. And we have reinforcements coming in. Okay, that flank is pretty much done.
Our general is under attack!
Stop. Where's the stop button? Why won't you stop? You. Halt. Okay, apparently halt doesn't exist. They don't know how to halt. No, don't turn around. Do not frickin' turn around.
Forward! Warriors on Christ! Attack their position!
Yeah, nab them? Nab them? Yeah, I think we did. Alright, good. Those archers are almost out of ammo, so we'll just keep on rushing this way. All those, Protectores Domestici. You and you, kill them. You, rush forwards. Yeah, it's just the crossbows that I'm going to need to deal with somehow. Or else wait until they're out of ammo. They're very nearly out of ammo, so that might well be sufficient.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives. Guards, advance at speed. Melee infantry ready. For glory. Army defensores.
How have you not caught them?
Understood. Palatina guards.
Why are you so... There doesn't seem to be a way of turning off loose formation when you're in shield wall formation. You're behind them as I had hoped you would be. Romantic hunters are running.
Broken and running for their lives.
Rear charge.
Withdraw.
They're running. You guys should be okay. Oh man. Hey Astrid. We outnumber them 2-1, but we've definitely taken casualties during this fight. Let's drop another war cry. Damn it, why are your abilities just there? Not working half the time.
Our men are rallying. They're not done yet.
Alright. We've got these guys pretty well surrounded. Bodyguard's actually doing okay. They should fall soon enough. I'm going to send spears to deal with them.
A unit is running from the enemy.
Yeah, those should be leaving the fray soon enough. Comitatensis caught the crossbows. Excellent. And we're just going to need you guys to kill the general. Not really done a great job getting a rear attack on them. They have broken. And we chase.
Advance at speed. By your command. Quick march.
Get you out of loose formation.
For glory. With the double.
Chase them down. Chase down. I think we've done it. By Jove, we've actually done it.
Victory. This is your day.
This army's dead. They ran away once.